on the last video. Okay, where's the and so it continues. Okay, where's the
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Hi.
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
You seem very awake for this hour as well. And you're perfectly healthy. And 2,000? And I haven't even gotten anything yet? Holy shit, I hope you turn out to be a scumbag so I don't have any regret about killing you.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Joe Peterson, what the heck, man? I'll kill him for you.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
That's quite a lot.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Sounds like a quest.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Oh, I see. Skulls will do that to you. Guess I'll frick with that later.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Well, she's an excellent nurse.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniou. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Oh, I see. Gives away drugs and medicine for free. She seems pretty chill. Interesting.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Do you have parts? Oh my god, you do have some parts. Common trigger parts? Hell yes. These things are things I care about. I mean, I'm gonna drop all my money into this, but it's totally gonna happen. Thanks. You got opium. This shit. I guess I'm pretty good on all the other stuff. Yeah, I'll imagine I am anyway. Thanks, man. What a saint, this guy. Are you? Oh, this is the, I think he was talking shit about you.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reid, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Yeah, that's true. Tell me, do you enjoy bullying people?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Oh, I see.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Interesting. Joe, they used to be good bros. Interesting. Thank you for that little bit of knowledge.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Wow, that was very descriptive. Thank you. Let's see here. You're also a healthy boy. That's good.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
That's some bit of honor there, I guess. Dorothy.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
You know what, Joe Peterson? I don't think you're as bad as I was expecting you to be. You're just a tough guy, but I bet you're a big softy on the inside.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
By soft, I mean when I bite your neck, it's gonna be very easy. And probably pretty delicious. I see I can, in fact, go in there. Do I wish to?
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? Well, we even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Gotta shake him down somehow.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reid, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Weird.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Hey, Harry.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
This is fucking weird. Don't mind me. Gonna loot your house real quick, then I'll get back to you, okay, pal?
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Alright, you're asking me really hard, heavy fucking questions. I just came to steal your shit. Don't worry, I don't think I'm gonna suck your neck. But if I do, you can't get mad, okay? I've been a pretty good boy this entire time. Eventually, I'm just gonna snap.
It's locked.
And I won't be able to hold back. Job refusal letter. Ooh. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job with the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of our situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly approves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Sincerely, R.D. Harper. Interesting. So, let's see here. Cannot find a legal job because of his criminal reputation. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, that makes sense as to why he's like he is so professional. Wow. Does he want to be one? Oh shit. Oh god, I gotta take him out. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, please don't try to kill yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name The Guard of Prywin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of the vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart, spread the word. Clarence. Please don't kill. I am innocent. Tell me about your padre, por favor. That was Españolo, by the way.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Damn, you're a Debbie fucking Downer, dude. You have fatigue? I'm gonna help you out, dude.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You poor boo-boo.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Dog, read a book or something. Fuck. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Wow, you called your dad rude?
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reid. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Damn, he has some problems, pal.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities. But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reid. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
You just gotta, give us some time. This is a little rough, but maybe you can find maybe be a veterinarian or something. That'd be great, right?
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
That's fair. He does kind of beat him up.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Nah, you don't gotta think about it like that, man. Come on.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Well, I mean,
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
What a downer. I'm sorry, dude. Good luck going out more, I guess. Hey, I have to, talk
You again? What do you want this time?
Hey, I was just snooping around in your house. Harry's not happy.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
I don't know if you'd be able to get away with that.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Alright, well, check it. I've seen the first episode of the original Full Metal Alchemist. If you just give me the boy, I could do some transmutation shit. I can bring back something for you. Might do you some good.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now, and people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Yeah, I get you. Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy. I mean, he's a rough guy. But he's just a guy. Hey.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Not at all.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
Well, yeah, but everyone's gotta cope differently, dog.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
I mean, I could do it, I guess.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Damn. Tell it like it is, I get it.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Alright, well, thanks for the, information. Good luck with, stuff? I got to go see about a stuff.
The walls of your home will not protect you, for there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Ah, fuck it.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reid, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Oh, God. 5? Damn. Alright.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
No, I'm actually here just, trying to get facts.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you mean?
Didn't mean to press that button.
More...
I guess I can see what I guess you were talking about.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Oh.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Oh, so you're crazy. I knew that. Yeah.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Are you gonna burn the whole place down? Jesus.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
I see. Damn, your blood is getting good looking though. Shit. Oh wait, sorry. You.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
As I walk through the valley in the shadow of death.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. I forgot one
Good
thing.
evening.
This.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
God, you're not nice. Consider her as a person.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Oh God, stop breathing. Oh my God, Dorothy.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Goodbye, you terrible person. Hey.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reid.
Dr. Reid, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Whoa. It's yellow. Huh. Interesting. 4 and... Oh, hey, you're... Oh my god, everyone's got fatigue. I'm gonna hook you up.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
Here you go.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Don't know why I had to get all crazy about him, but yeah, that's fair. Oh, wow.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
Nah, honestly, that's kind of fair.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Yeah, dude.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
Yeah.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
I believe that you have good intentions.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Good luck on that, man. Don't get anything. Yeah.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Mr. Darby, you're a chill dude. Apparently investigators are awesome. Need to make more investigator friends, I guess. Anyone around here? Mr. Wood. Oh, a dazzled skull is. Hey, what are you dazzling about? You dancing? He's dancing. Another one. Bites the dust? Potentially. Here. Pop him. Okay. Didn't get them all. That's fine. Here, I'll do it like this. Right on top. There you go. There you go. Nope, that's not kosher. Bring it on, Charlie dog. Hit me. Hit me. Do it. No, I did it too soon. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, okay. They're masters. These are masters here. Do it again. Oh my god, they're so powerful. I guess that works. Alright, please consider your actions. Consider them one more time. Good enough, I guess. Again? Again? Again, though. There you go. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that. And I do this, and he's dead. Okay, good. See, that's all I wanted, was just get a little bit of blood. I love blood, alright? Blood loving's what I do as a vampire. Hey, cigarettes? Everyone's got a cigarette case around here. Huh. Hopefully Withercott's not dead. That'd be a shame. Withercott? Hello? Are you around? Sir? Are you dead? Ah, shit, he's dead. What? Hello? Huh. Is there a way inside? Oh, there is. Are you Mr. Withercott? Oh no! This is the crazy guy. No.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Oh no, never mind, you're chill. I thought you were the guy who sees himself as his son. Wait, reverse that. The guy who sees you as his son, and he sent him to the graveyard. Unless that is actually who you are. In which case, I'm mixing up people. But I don't think that's you. Let's see, where's the crazy guy? It was him. Yeah, he's, Wait, what? Hold on. No, okay, can't be him. Fuck it, you're fine. Tell me about things.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Yeah, sure, you have a cold. Just so you know. I'll come back later and hook you up, but don't sneeze on me.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
You know, I kind of realize now why you have this cold. You're out here in the rain at night, no cover.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yeah, it's got some bumping sounds.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Yeah, you're right.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
Well, yeah, but, you know, not everyone's the main protagonist.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
But why?
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Yes.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Ah, that's the florist, I believe.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
I don't know.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
No, I totally get that, actually. Having this sense of mystery and unsure about things, and yeah, that does make things a bit spicier, I get that.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
This guy totally was in theater class.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
Thank you.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Curses.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Damn communists. Well, oh man, we gotta hook you up with some bronchitis cure, buddy. Well, my dude, I think that's everything. Double checking, but yeah, we're good here, pal.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I'll come back with a little cold cure later, if that's cool with you. So wait, did I go the long way? I think I sure did. Yeah, I did. Oh, no I didn't, it was locked anyway. Are you the florist? I've heard so much.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yep.
I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Indeed.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
Time to see if vampire powers work here. Yo, you got a 5? 3,500? Holy shit! You're a tempting fuck. Wow. Well,
tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Good enough.
Very well. Goodbye, then.
Try my best. Goodbye, Mum. Hey. Take it. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. My God. I see. You know some. Get back here. Wait, hold on. Oh, can I just get a bunch of them? Yep, they all got it. Gotcha. Hey.
Hello again, miss.
Yeah, you jiggle, but I know.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Do you think she'd still be mute if we just like squish her cheeks together and be like, hey, please talk to me?
Very well. Goodbye then.
She would be. That's a given, 100%. But I believe I've actually met everybody in Whitechapel now. Nope, just one guy. Nope, two guys. And haven't actually met Mason yet, though. But, damn, I made my fucking rounds. Gee whiz. Huh. Cool. Hello? Who the frick are you?
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Cristina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reid.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
I think she might be a lady of the night. And she's sleeping. You poor thing.
Cristina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time. Until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Got a good point, actually.
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
I am not here for a good fuck, by the way. Just want you to know that.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly, but it is not your concern, Doctor.
I'm going to assume may or may not involve family. That's probably it.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Cryaotic. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Good for her. Thank you for the real name, by the way.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Good luck, ma'am. Alright. Now, back to the hunt for, Just gonna run around a little bit. You know, trash cans, I miss you a lot. What? Oh my god, random things in the trash. And random wrong button presses. Ooh. Editor refusal letter. Sycophant Publishing Ltd. Limited something, I think, right? I don't really know technical stuff. Lavender Court, Camden Street, London. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs from the Defeated City, which we found is interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times of our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce to you that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. I got some dirt on you. Where are you at, dog? I say as I look directly at you.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Yes, I will talk to you about things that you didn't know I knew about. Oh my god.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
That sounds dope. You don't seem to suffer from... Actually, yeah, that's true, actually.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Damn, that's... I'm sorry, dog. Shit. I gotta get you some medicine. You have this wicked cold.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I like your attitude.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reid.
You know, I played a game. It was called Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And there was a character in it, and his name was Zeke. And you remind me of him a lot. Your voice sounds similar, and, well, you know... Are you him?
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Maybe. I guess I'll believe you.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
If I just bring you a cold medicine thing, you will be 100% better, it'll be great. And then if I really want it, I can suck you and get a lot of stuff. Excuse me while I find a mailbox. Probably not in up there. I see the mailbox. I need to sneeze. Wow, that was a powerful sneeze. Holy shit. I scared the demons away. Hello. Darius Petrushu's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. There is also a war going on here in London. It's England. England is my city. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from up in this cold, damn country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu. Petrescu, that's it.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Yeah, I just gotta, use my clever tongue. Hello, ma'am.
Good evening, Cristina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reid?
You know, I thought you were someone else entirely. I am so sorry. I gotta get you some stuff too. Everyone needs some loving. I believe in you. You can do this. What I really need to do, though, is go find a medicine thing. I'm gonna go do that. I need 1 fatigue, 1 migraine, 1 bronchitis, and 1 cold. 1 fatigue, 1 cold, 1 bronchitis, and don't got the last one. I got excited for a second, but I got cigarette cases. Thank God for those. It's just so good to have things. I also wonder, I probably don't. Nope. But it was a nice thought. You? Nope, got excited again. I need to stop doing that to myself. I get excited pretty fast about things. I'm gonna go and be a hero and doctor man now.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
Bullshit.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
That's why. Oh, you're the only. You were the one person I didn't have them. You're right. I cannot help you. Well, that was embarrassing.
Good evening, Cristina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reid?
Oh, did you want to get good?
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Well, it's free.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. May I have a tip, though? Maybe a quarter? No.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense not to take money from these people. I mean, they are sort of in the shitter right now. And that's no good for anybody. I'm running around in circles. Is that my best friend with the cold over here?
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
No, but I can be.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Yeah, dude. Keeping it real. You are 100% good to go.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
For now. Alright, so who am I missing now? Oh, the guy that I gotta go to anyway. Okay. Hello, sir with bronchitis. I know how you feel. I can relate. I'm gonna kill you later. Hey, you good?
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
No, don't be like that. Mesmerize level 2 required. Damn.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Oh, you will. I'll prove it right now. I'll just start flipping shit. Making a scene. I took your money, that's already fucked up. Hey, let me help you.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
I do hate me some snitches.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
We'll see about that.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor? It must be my lucky day.
It is, you Romanian man, you.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
That is so nice of her.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Oh, fair enough.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Oh, come on, he's great. Also, just kind of realized now, you are Petrescu. Don't know why I didn't piece that together literally when you said your name was Darius Petrescu. But you won't publish for my boy, dog.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
That's deep as fuck. Also, I could have sworn we already did this one, and there's still more.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Yeah, there definitely is nothing here left, but it's still there. I'm guessing maybe in the future we can learn something else about that. I don't really know. Anyway, this button, oh my.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reid. I appreciate your trust.
That's all good, dude. We've been through shit.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Nah, you're not dying. It was just bronchitis.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reid.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Man, I will never be able to fully understand that.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
But that's gotta fucking suck, though. Home was supposed to be where you can, like, chill and, like, everyone can have a good time and stuff. I am so fucking blessed with my situation of living here. Hail America. Well, for the most part, for the good majority of the part, yeah, hail America. Hey man, what's going on? What happened? I'm taking your free stuff. Oh god, they're dead. That's just their bodies, like, you know, letting out the gas. Oh, yep, definitely a lot of gas. Alright. Dorothea, if that is your real name, which it isn't. I'm here to party. Sorry. Someone's thirsty? Oh, right, I can... Shoo. Wait, Dorothea is her real name. I'm stupid. Dorothy's not her real name. I knew this. Sorry, hold on. I gotta read your letter. This is fucked up. Evasion of privacy. Letter to Nurse Crane, London, 31st of October. It was Halloween. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you're determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End. But Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He's my husband. I'll stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I'm your affectionate sister, Theodora. Dorothea and Theodora? Is that how their names go? That's interesting. I don't know if that's a common Romanian thing to do, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cute. That's just my opinion. Hey, sorry, I know this is a serious situation, but you got all this shit. You know, like, you put it here. Oh, I'm coming, Dorothea, don't worry. Fuck.
Going into convulsions.
Oh shit, I'm here.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Oh shit.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Are we doing that thing where we stab his lung or whatever the fuck it's called? I don't know what the hell it is, it's really strange though.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
I think that's what's happening right now.
He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Uh-oh.
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
I don't know what any of this means!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Shit, I'm a bad doctor.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
You know, I don't know if I could have actually saved him. I don't know.
To what do I owe this courtesy?
I know you want to hang, but I feel a lot of guilt right now, despite not knowing if I could or couldn't have done it.
This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reid.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're more than right.
It's locked.
Okay, you're gonna give me your damn key.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
Well, you see, my vampire senses led me here. I've come to stop the blackmail. You can't carry on with this. This is illegal. Well, realistically, I have come to stop the blackmail.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Right, but it's rude.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right, but that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Oh.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
Well, that's... You don't know my lore entirely. I might have missed out on some things. Jeez.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Oh my. Oh, that's super interesting. I could charm her? I could kill her? I could make her resign. Vampires!
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Okay, I feel like that was a little bit overkill. Just saying. Her apron's jiggly. I didn't mean to, you know, do the as super jiggly. I didn't really mean to make you forget everything about, like, you know, the healing stuff, just the blackmail stuff. Ooh. You know, being a vampire is one tough cookie sometimes. You know, you... Ooh, that's something else. Wait, how did I mesmerize you when I only have a level 1 mesmerize? Did I level up or something without realizing? Oh. I did. Do you level up mesmerize by using it in, like, story stuff like that? Because that was a story thing. Fancy. Well, I probably just ruined the world. That's good. Good.
It's locked.
Fuck.
Release the savage.